Yeah, lovely, aren't they?
Stunning.
Ostentatious, we used to call them. Look at all these, look.
I know, yeah.
Clearly made for the American market, no question about it, which is why it's got overriders like that. Reminds me a little bit of the old Austin Atlantic. They were the same. Acres of chrome, over the top, highly ostentatious, just like this is really. I'm very proud and pleased to say I bought mine many years ago in powder blue and used it quite a lot for the first 2 or 3 years that I had it, which is what you do, and then you put it back in its toy box and you put something else out, don't you? And fast car, 2.5 litre, quick car. And when I bought it, I'll never forget, I said to the old boy who I'd known for years, Harold Jackson down in Bedfordshire, I think he was only the second owner. I think he bought it off a lady someone, came in our site down in Bedford, in it, and I said to him, I've got to buy that off you, Harold. No, I want to use it for a little bit first. Anyway, a few months later, he rang me up and said, come and have it now. And I said, does it go all right? He said, I'll tell you what, he said, I'll take you down the bypass in that 100 mile an hour. He said, if it don't do 100 mile an hour, don't buy it. And so, well, that'll do for me. So anyway, I bought it. But this one, lovely colour green, isn't it? British Racing green. Really, I think it's more of a Brooklands green, actually. British Racing green's a little bit darker. I think you'll find that's Brooklands green. Super mohair hood, lovely interior, nice car.
Lovely engine bay under there.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, the old boy again, prior to his death, had obviously been well onto this, and it's very nearly done, isn't it? I don't think there's a great deal really to do to it. There's some bits and pieces want the dressing inside.
Oh, was that Riley his as well then, was it?
Both from the same gentleman.
Oh, that goes to show the standard of sort of car.
Yeah, lovely. Really, look, poor old lad.
Yeah.
He's even left his torch in there, and it looks to me as though he probably died fairly unexpectedly, like, you know what I mean? But there you go. But as a car itself, lovely. Look at this. Just tried this the other day. What's the back end polishing? The front end's been done. What's the back end doing? Look at this. Golf. Volkswagen. Must have made that. Must have gone to Volkswagen and had that door look at that. Beautiful. Super thing. First thing I checked was the hinges, because the strange thing is, my hinges are gone. Yeah, in fact, one's broken. And I've got a sneaking feeling that it's probably the same hinge on an MGTD. So I'll get a couple of MGTD ones and put on mine. But yeah, there you go. Lovely back end. Spare wheel mounted on there. Look, this great wide valves on the back. Fantastic. Proper period GB badge. Lovely registration number. Look. Beautiful reg. All goes with it. Stunning car. Absolutely stunning car. Yeah, which is locked up. Yeah, absolutely lovely hood. Whoever made the hood made a really nice job. Real nice tight hood. Mohair, as you can see. Lovely side screens. Beautiful car. In general, just a lovely, well presented car. Little tiny bit of paintwork on that corner there. It looks as though there's maybe a bit of tape on there. Maybe pulled a bit of paint off or something. I'm not too sure. But clean it first and see. It might just be muck. But
the question is, what do you think it's going to do? Where do you value it at?
Mine, I wouldn't consider an offer less than 20 grand. Wouldn't even look at it. That car is worth £25,000 of anyone's money. And there's no reason in the world why that shouldn't make it. And if that doesn't make it at this sale, just come in late for this auction. If that doesn't make it at this auction, then my advice is keep it for the next, let more people know about it, and it will make its money. Because you couldn't buy one. You'd be lucky to buy a wreck for 10 grand. Lucky. And then you imagine what it would cost to turn it into a car like that. But you can quite clearly see that this car has been a good car. Yeah. You can see it a mile off. Look at the interior and such, like dashboard, even the steering wheel. These melt, you know, these steering wheels.
Do they?
Yeah, they're funny things, and I've known them melt and like drip on the seat and mark the seat seriously. Like, you know, they're funny things. Probably just as well to put a steering wheel glove on them. You know, I've never bothered, but I think it might be a good idea. But looking at the dials, dash, seat, and all the rest of it, this has never, in my opinion, been a wreck. And if you look around at the finer points and the bulkhead and bits and pieces, there's no real pitting. No. So I don't think the car's been abandoned in a field somewhere and resurrected. I bet if you look into it, I mean, let's face it, it's had a full house, repaint, chrome and all the rest of it, so it's obviously wanted it, but it's not been a wreck. I get a feel for this car, and I feel it's very, very nice. Wing edges, really nice. just like a TD, lipped over there, really, really nice. Nice straight grille, no dings and dongs. Same this side. Nice car. I think that's a right. They're all correct. That's what it should be. Absolutely. Jack, go in there. Look.
Yeah.
A very honest motor, looking as it should. I personally think the car's probably worth 25,000 quid, in my opinion. But if it were mine and somebody offered like 20,000, he'd be out the door. I wouldn't be interested. Worth a lot more than that. So I rate it on the street.